Deuteronomy 8:8. Eretz chita u'se'ora, ve'gefen u'te'ena ve'rimon. Eretz zeit shemen u'dvash. So now if we come back here, we're still getting this description of the land. Notice we get Eretz here. So verses 7, 8, and even 9 in the next video will all go together as descriptions of this land. So here today we get a land of wheat and barley. And the thing I want to comment on here is, remember with seglet nouns, the construction is the same. So there's not going to be a construct form for the singular construct. There's not going to be a vowel change in the singular construct. So what we have is this conjunctive accent here that tells us these are run together. So we have a land of wheat and barley. These two things both go with Eretz. And then we get and vines and fig trees and pomegranates. Now, you probably just heard me, well, you did just hear me, translate all of those as plurals, but you'll notice they're all in the singular. The thing that I want to comment on here is that basically what we get is this land being described as a land of vine and fig tree and pomegranate. So the whole land is described that way. So what we get here is something like akin to a collective plural, or a collective singular, I guess you could say, where the word is written in the singular, but it's totally fair to translate it as a plural because the land is described in this way because there are so many of these things. There's so many vines, there are so many fig trees, there's so many pomegranates. And so I think it's fair to translate those as plurals, but recognizing that grammatically they're all singulars. Next, we get further description of the land. So a land of olive, this is great, of olive of oil. Land of olive of oil. Now, the first construct package here of olive of oil, the first construct package is relating to defining what the land is, but this next one in the full construct package is a little tricky. What is olive of oil? And for this one, I would argue that the construct package is functioning more as what we would call an accusative of specification. So we're talking about a land of olives, but a land of olives particularly pertaining to the oil. And so what you see here is a series of things that all bring about some sort of provision and benefit for the people of God as they enter the land. And then finally, we can't forget and honey, reminding us of all those passages that says this will be a land flowing with milk and honey.